Hey everyone, happy Friday. Back again with another Facebook Live. Um, I hope everyone had a good week. It's been uh, quite wintry here in New Hampshire, in the Northeast, at least. And I know actually other parts of the country this week too. I know Texas has been struggling with a lot of winter weather, which they're not used to. So I know it's been a struggle for people down there in the South. Some cold temperatures and snow and whatnot. Yeah, and much of the same here. Snowing right now, very wintry, very cold. Uh, Part of my exercise and movement today will be snow blowing the driveway and doing some shoveling. So got that to look forward to as well. But Today, my Facebook Live, I wanted to talk a little bit. Actually, it's some content that I took from someone else. I was browsing Instagram earlier this week. It was yesterday or the day before, and came across a post from the guys at Barbell Shrugged, and it had just a very simple concept as a way of basic things that you should accomplish throughout your day, um, which I found very interesting, right? And I'll read you what they said. I put the exact quote in the description of the today's Facebook Live, but what they basically said was that you have four quarters in a day: 6 to 10 a.m., 10 to 2, 2 to 6, and 6 to 10 p.m. In each quarter, you're responsible for walking 1 mile, drinking 32 ounces of water, stretching for 2 minutes. Over the course of the day, you will accumulate 10,000 steps, drink 1 gallon of water, and move every joint in your body. And I really like this. I loved it a lot because it's very simple, straightforward, and it touches uh, kind of many of the things that I find clients struggle with just on a day-to-day basis, right? If I think about, a lot of the complaints that I get is around or things that I see in clients is lack of movement, lack of mobility, and people just getting so sidetracked and so distracted that they don't drink enough water, and that affects digestion, and it can even affect things like mobility and focus and concentration and stuff like that. So the only thing it doesn't touch, which I would love to include in here, is some type of um, eating, way you're eating, as well as sleep. But I was thinking about this before I jumped on the live, that sleep would be that time, the overtime, basically, right? The time after 10 p.m. and before 6 a.m. That is your overtime period where you're going to sleep. So we can throw that in there too. But I really like trying to accomplish these three things. They're very basic things to do. Uh, at least 4 times a day, right? So you have 4 hours, basically, 4 hour blocks to accomplish three things, and it's walking 1 mile, drinking 32 ounces of water, and stretching for 2 minutes. Um, so it's quite, putting it into practice might seem a little daunting, but it's not too hard to do, really. If you think about taking breaks throughout your day, over the course of your day, to get your movement in and getting some walking in, some stretching, right? I mean, you're just going to stretch for a couple minutes, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, maybe at the most. And then you're going to go for a quick walk for 10 minutes, right? And if you do that just consistently throughout your day, these things become quite simple to do. The problem is, and then while you're not moving, you're standing still or whatever, you drink, right? You just constantly have drinking. I have some tips for that as well. But yeah, finding these patterns, establishes these habits, are great things to do, right? So when it comes to walking, find just a 10-minute route, right? Pick a route in your neighborhood that takes you 10 minutes to do, right? Get outside, go to the 10 minutes, and come back inside, and then get back to work or whatever you might be doing. So you have this 10-minute block of path that you can, a 10-minute path, a path of walking for 10 minutes that you can do, that will gonna help you get to that 1 mile goal for that quarter. And stretching, pick your favorite stretches. Stretching feels great. I don't care what the stretch is. Try to stretch different parts of your body, whether from your legs to your back to your chest, your abs, your arms. So kind of thinking of like squatting down, moving, stretching side to side. So not just forward and back, stretching side to side. Bending backwards, forwards, twisting your body from left to right, getting your arms up overhead, getting your arms out sideways, retracting your shoulders, moving around your neck, stretching your neck. So just kind of work through all the different parts of your body. You can pick, do lower, upper, arms, neck, maybe divide it into four, things like that throughout the day. And try that out, right? Just find some favorite stretches. It's very easy to find stretches online. Just Google stretches I can do that will help move every joint in your body. And as far as drinking your gallon of water, your 32 ounces 4 times a day, I've said this before a couple times, but the best way to do that is to always have water there in front of you. If it's in sight and it's in line, in your line of sight, you're more likely to drink it. If you always have water with you, you're going to drink it. So I carry around, I have it right here next to me, I have my water bottle. I carry this thing literally everywhere with me. I take it everywhere I go. Actually, this morning I forgot to take it with me when I left to go bring the kids to school, and I got in the car and I was like dying of thirst, and I can't believe I forgot it. Even though it'll probably only took me 30 minutes to go drop the kids off at school, those 30 minutes is like, I really wish I brought my water bottle with me. It's just a habit now. Like, if I forget it, it feels weird, and I want it. So that literally is the best thing that you can do is get a water bottle, make it really fancy, make it something you like, spend a lot of money on it. Not that any water bottle really costs that much money, but spend as much money as you want on it. And, you're more likely to have it with you all the time. Fill it up with water, throw some electrolytes in there, maybe some collagen, stuff like that. Make it a little tastier. I love Element electrolytes; they're really tasty. Good for you stuff. Yeah, you can don't have to just drink plain water if you don't want to, but having that by your side all the time, it makes it very easy to get in those 32 ounces of water 4 times a day. And if you do all these things, right, and you start to establish these habits, you establish a walking route, you establish taking breaks from your day to go out and walk and stretch, and you get a water bottle that you really like and keep it next to you, and you start drinking out of that every day. These three things are very easy to accomplish, but think about breaking every day into that. And sometimes you're going to be able to do it, and sometimes you're not going to be able to do it, and that's fine. But if most days you can accomplish these three things 4 times a day, you're going to feel much better, right? Maybe you're not going to lose a ton of weight. Maybe you're not going to, put on a lot of muscle, but you will feel better for sure. You'll feel more productive. You'll feel healthier, more vibrant. Your body will feel better, and once you start to feel better, you're more likely to do other things, right? To start to change your diet, to incorporate more healthier foods, or to once your body's starting to feel better from the walking and the stretching and stuff like that, maybe you're more likely to go lift some weights and do some exercise, right? So these are small steps in the right direction that can make a huge impact down the line. It just kind of gets that snowball started and gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and a lot of momentum to making bigger and bigger changes down the road. So don't be afraid to start small, and this is a great way to start small by trying to accomplish these three things 4 times a day. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what what things you try to accomplish every day to make yourself healthier and live a better life and be the best person you can be. Because I'd like to know. But I think walking a mile, drinking 32 ounces of water, and stretching for 2 minutes is a great start to getting the ball rolling. With that said, I'll talk to everyone next week. I hope everyone has a productive and healthy and fun weekend. Try to do something fun. I'm gonna be doing some ice fishing again, which I'm looking forward to. Spending some time with family, and I hope everyone else gets to do something fun they enjoy. As always, if you have any comments, feedback, you want some help with anything, please feel free to leave a comment here or reach out via direct message, and happy to help. And if you are interested in getting all this content that I put out delivered directly to you, so you don't have to keep on making sure you don't miss it on social media, you can sign up for my newsletter. Go to rjbhealth.coach, and right at the top there's a link to newsletter, and you can enter your email address, and I will email you blog posts and newsletters and videos like this whenever I publish them, so you won't miss anything. And also on that same page, rjbhealth.coach, you can set up a discovery call if you're interested in some one-on-one coaching. So check that out if that's something you're interested in too. And with that said, I'll talk to you all next week. I hope you all have a good weekend, and talk to you soon.